Ever feel like life's slipping through your fingers? Like you're just running on a hamster wheel, never really getting anywhere? Well, I got some news for you. And it might be a wake-up call. You've got roughly 30,000 days on this planet. That's it. 30,000. If you're staring down 30, you've already burned through over 11,000 of those days. Gone. Forever. Someday is a dangerous word. Someday is a lie we tell ourselves while our lives just tick away. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to hand you powerful secrets to not just manage your time, but to truly live it. These aren't your grandma's time management tips. We're diving deep into the psychology of time and how to hack your brain. Chapter 1. Time Perception and Psychology. Time is a total mind trip. Remember being a kid? Summer felt like it lasted forever. Now, years vanish in the blink of an eye. What gives? It's called the time unit paradox, and it's all about the new experiences. When you are a kid, everything is new. But as an adult, you are in a routine. Your brain is in autopilot, and you don't record all of your experiences. Just another normal day, stuck in his comfort zone. But what if you could slow time back down? The secret: novelty. Hack your brain. Take a different route to work. Learn a new skill. Talk to strangers. Each new experience forces your brain to pay attention, making time stretch out again. Here's the kicker: we always overestimate what we can do in a day, but massively underestimate what we can do in a year. That's why people give up on their goals. Don't let that be you. Chapter 2. Priority Management. Most people are just busy, not productive. They're filling their days with stuff that feels important, but really doesn't matter. Let me ask you a tough question. Imagine you're 90 years old, looking back on your life. Will you care about that extra hour you spent at the office? Or will you regret not spending more time with the people you love? I'll finish this report first. Meanwhile, life's real priorities slip away one day at a time. Successful people understand that knowing what not to do is more valuable than knowing what to do. I use what I call the two-list strategy. Write down everything you want to achieve. Circle the top 3 that will move the needle. Everything else goes on your avoid list. Think of it like compound interest for your life. Small, daily investments in the right priorities multiply over time. The danger is that distractions, social media, keep you from what truly matters. The solution: ruthlessly eliminate the non-essential. Your time is too precious. Chapter 3. Relationship Dynamics. Think of relationships like bank accounts. Every interaction is either a deposit or a withdrawal. A genuine compliment? Deposit. Being late again. Withdrawal. You can't make withdrawals if you haven't made deposits. Most people focus on grand gestures, but the small daily deposits matter more. A random text checking in. Remembering the little details. Being there during the tough times. Going through challenges together creates deeper connections than just having fun. And don't ignore your weak ties, those casual acquaintances and distant friends. They're your bridges to new opportunities, ideas, and perspectives. Strong ties comfort you, but weak ties help you grow. Want to expand your sense of time? So, what are you going to do with your 30,000 days? Are you going to let them slip away, or are you going to start living them to the fullest? Tired of being just another cog in the machine? What if I told you the key to career immortality isn't climbing the ladder, but becoming irreplaceable? This job feels comfortable, right? But comfort is a career death trap. The longer you stay where you've outgrown, the harder it is to escape. So, let's talk about productive procrastination. That thing you used to do instead of work. CHANNEL, that energy into learning something brand new. Trust me, what you avoid often reveals your true passion. Chapter 5. Health. Not just about living longer, it's your life's force multiplier. Would you rather have 8 energized hours or 12 draining ones? Energy trumps time every time. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Wrong. Sleep is your brain's superpower. Without it, you're making decisions as bad as a drunk person. That promotion, that relationship, they all depend on your brain firing on all cylinders. Here's a secret: you're actually to people morning you and evening you. Morning you makes the plans, evening you has to follow through. Don't let morning you be a tyrant. Life hack: micro workouts. 10 push-ups here, a quick walk there, 5 minutes of stretching. Your body was built to move, not sit for 8 hours. Stuck on a problem? Move your body. The solution will come. Trust me. Chapter 6: Learning and Growth. Want to learn anything faster? Teach it. This is the teacher effect. Explaining something forces you to truly understand it. I'm not ready to teach yet. That's exactly why you should. Your struggles make you a better teacher than any expert. You still remember what's confusing. Secret learning hack. Read biographies. Each one gives you a lifetime of experiences in a few hours. Want to avoid common mistakes? Learn from people who've already made them. Most people try to be good at everything. Smart people stay strategically bad at some things. This is deliberate amateurism. It keeps your brain flexible and your ego in check. Constraints: limited time, limited money, limited resources. Good. They force you to be creative. And the most valuable skill of all? Knowing when to quit. Strategic quitting isn't failure. It's making space for better opportunities. Quit fast on things that don't serve your growth. Chapter 7: Emotional Intelligence. Your emotions have a secret timer. The chemicals that create anger, fear, frustration, they last exactly 90 seconds in your body. After that, you're choosing to stay in that emotion. I can't help how I feel. That's BS. You can't control the first wave, but you absolutely control the second. Think of emotional regulation like a superpower. Ever feel like you're missing something? Like everyone else is playing a different game, and you're stuck with the wrong rulebook? Here's the catch: the map is not the territory. Your mental models are always simpler than reality, and that's both their strength and their weakness. Let's break this down. Most people only see what's right in front of them. They play checkers while life plays chess. Second-order thinking is your advantage. It's asking not just what happens next, but what happens after what happens next. This seems like the obvious choice. But obvious to whom? Your mental map might be missing crucial territory. That's why multiple perspectives aren't just useful, they're essential. Here's a powerful truth: knowledge isn't power. Understanding is power. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Understanding is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. Most people collect facts. Smart people collect patterns. Think about inverse thinking. Instead of asking, "How can I solve this problem?" ask, "How am I creating this problem?" Problem. Sometimes the solution is stopping what causes the problem in the first place. Don't just treat the symptoms, eliminate the disease. So, are you ready to upgrade your thinking? Start seeing beyond the surface and unlock a whole new level of understanding? So, you're quitting the things holding you back. Now what? It's about creating space for opportunities. That space is your ticket to true freedom. Creating space is critical to growth. It is creating room for real wealth. This isn't just financial, we're talking about a richer, more fulfilling life. Now, let's dive into creative living. Creativity isn't about waiting for inspiration to strike. It's not that lightning bolt moment. Forget it. It works more like a faucet. When you first turn it on, rusty water comes out. Those are your bad ideas. You need those bad ideas. They clear the way for the good ones. Waiting for the perfect idea is like waiting for the water to get clean without turning on the tap. You've got to push through the rust. And here's the real mind blower. Creativity loves constraints. Give someone unlimited options, they freeze. Give them limited options, they get creative. Shakespeare wrote in strict meter and rhyme. Those limits forced his genius. Most people try to create and judge at the same time. That's like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. First create, judge later. Document everything you create, even the garbage. Your brain is like a creativity muscle. It needs to see its progress to grow stronger. Those early, terrible attempts, they're proof of improvement. And the ultimate secret, combine skills nobody else combines. That unique intersection, that's your creative superpower. Chapter 10: Personal Energy. Your energy is your most precious resource. Time management is useless without energy management. You can't do meaningful work running on empty. Most people never audit their energy. They don't realize some activities give energy while others drain it. That morning walk, energy boost. That toxic friendship, energy vampire. I just need more willpower. Willpower is like a muscle, it gets tired. Smart people don't rely on willpower. They design their environment to make good choices automatic. Think about decision fatigue. Every choice you make takes energy. What to wear, what to eat, when to exercise. That's why successful people often wear the same thing and eat the same breakfast. They're saving their energy for decisions that matter. Here's a counterintuitive energy hack: strategic incompetence. Being deliberately bad at non-essential tasks means others stop asking you to do them. Your energy stays protected for what you do best. Recovery isn't a waste of time. It's how you multiply your time's value. Chapter 11. Social Capital. Success isn't just what you know, it's who you know. But real social capital isn't about collecting business cards or LinkedIn connections. It's about building genuine relationships. There's a simple formula for friendship: time plus vulnerability plus shared experiences. You can't shortcut any of these elements. Real connections need all three. True networking isn't about taking, it's about connecting. The best networkers aren't collectors, they're connectors. They introduce people who should know each other. Most people underinvest in friendship maintenance. They wait for big life events to reconnect. Strong relationships are built in the small moments. That random check-in text, that quick coffee, that's where real bonds grow. Think about community like a garden. You can't plant all the seeds at once and expect them to grow. You need constant small acts of nurturing. Most people collect facts. Smart people collect patterns. They connect the dots. They see the bigger picture. Think about inverse thinking. Instead of asking, "How can I solve this problem?" ask, "How am I creating this problem?" Your mental map might be missing crucial territory. That's why multiple perspectives aren't just useful, they're essential. Step outside your bubble. Seek out different viewpoints. Challenge your assumptions. By the way, I've made a special deal with YouTube for you. Likes and subscriptions are now completely free. So click away before the promotion ends.